show at the Dev, man. Why wouldn't you do it? And it's always rammed because it's free.
Well,
and stupidly let me put on my own choice of bands as well. So it's four sick bands, man. Well, 3 and us. I'll let everybody else decide what they think of us. They basically fund it out of the money that they make from the bar takings and kind of agree a fee at the start, and if you can make it work with the lineup you've got, then it's all good. And if you have to put your own money in, you do, which, you know, is what it is. But anytime you can get a free show where people come in for free.
Exactly that, especially in current climate as well.
Yeah.
Everyone's getting, free admission to a gig.
And it gives them, if you can get 4 bands on their lineup and they get a rammed place like that, it's just, you want to support them as much as they support you. I understand it in other venues, but I do wish other venues would try and promote this sort of thing. I do, because it's the other way where they take, and then they go, you've got to fund the room, you've got to fund everything, and they've just made a load of money, and then that's it. Whereas a place like this, everyone's happy. That's from previous experience. No place is mentioned.
I think that's the whole thing. Is like having venues like this that like support the DIY culture, support and give it that basis to grow onto. It's done no end of good, and you can see it in the people that are turning up. It's people that not a lot of them can, in these days can't afford to go to your £12 entry shows, and I get everyone's got to make money in the end. The bands have got to be paid and stuff like that. So for like spaces like the Dev themselves and like other DIY spaces across the UK, it's great that they're still doing it, and you can still make money out of it, and people want to support it as well. 100%. If they know that with like free entry shows, a lot of people want to support it more and give the little money that they've got.
Yeah, to the bar. That's it.
Yeah.
It goes to the bar, doesn't it? That's what we want. I'd rather it goes to the bar.
Yeah.
They, people. Like I say, the people that support you, you want to support them. Whereas we played venues where we've been paid to 3 people back in the day.
Yeah.
We've done it where we broke even on 12 people.
Right, here's a cover of an Iron Maiden song. It's called The Trooper. There's so much traffic going up and down Camden, and people do just pop in. Like that's why I love this venue so much.
Oh, that's amazing, man. They're all so good to us. Like they were saying, they respect it, don't they? They just do anything to help you.
Yeah, and people come in. They'll come and they'll watch shows and they'll stay. They'll sit around. They know that there's gigs on every weekend, so they'll just turn up. Oh no, you may not be particular into the kind of music that's there, but you go and see it, and it's quite a central location as well, quite busy, and Camden's the hub of basically the London alternative scene anyway, so everyone's always around, and it's quite nice that a few people tonight have come down, really. Anyway, this song is about us. It's called I'd Rather Pay £10 Not to See You.
And that's it, they get to experience it, for free. There might be someone in there that's gone in there for free that would never have gone into that sort of music in their whole life and have thought, Jesus, got blown away by it. Or they might have thought, fuck it, was free.
Genuinely, what got me excited about DIY and free shows was actually like, back when I was younger, there was loads of bands doing videos in people's like front rooms and stuff like that. And you look at it and you're like, do you know what? That's sick. So whenever you get like the opportunity to play like these like DIY venues, I recently went to a show in my mate's basement, and it's sick. Like, I don't know, it's just that thought of just making something out of nothing. Well, you're not stood there and there's that bloody barrier in front of you. You know, they're right in front of you. They can see it. You could, you know, and for a good respect, you can also, for your ego, you can see them as well. So if they look happy, you feel better about yourself. About 6 years I've been doing DIY shows, and I've never looked back really. I never want to play a venue again.
No, you wouldn't want to.
I've been in bands for 25 plus years or so. Most of the bands I was in my earlier life didn't really amount to much. Then I moved to Oxford and I joined Black Skies Band with Marksy back in 2012.
We played a gig, and then with one drummer, because it was his last one, we played a gig the next night with another one, I believe, which was Steve. And that's
with Black Skies Band, we managed to play some amazing fucking shows, tours here, there, and everywhere. My heroes, Benediction, Lay Punk Death, Extreme Noise
That's
Terror,
said about that show there as well. Jesus.
All these fucking amazing bands that I grew up with, and then suddenly sort of sharing the stage with them and stuff. And and then BSB sort of went on a bit of a hiatus, so I kind of sort of split up.
That's the polite way.
Then we sort of set up Public Execution and doing that. And I'm also in another band with one of the other guys from
Secret.
Fuck racism. Fuck homophobia. Fuck the Tories. Fuck the police.
So I couldn't play guitar or nothing till about 8. Well, some may say I still can't. Some may say. But what was it? It's a band called Faith and 8 I used to go and watch all the time back in the day. So again, DIYs, these sort of shows, I don't know what, 2000s, early 2000s. So then I got to about 18, I thought I'm just going to play guitar, and Lee from Faith and 8, who was Black Skies Burn's first drummer, sort of taught me a few Machine Head riffs and stuff. And then it progressed, and then we started Black Skies Burn in 2005 when Faith and 8 split. We actually played with Gojira in our second gig, which is ridiculous if you look at it now. We hadn't even heard of them at the time, and they were on the front of Metal Hammer. We were like, nah. I was in a sort of a little venue, to be fair. Look at them now. Where did it all go wrong, eh?
We always try and keep it fun in the band. We always have these silly track titles, but we do keep the lyrics serious. Like I can't relate to anything sort of like humorous. I've always been, ever since I've been, you know, trying to be a rock star at the age of 14, scribbling down on a notepad these lyrics. I've never done anything, I can't do anything funny. I don't think of myself as a very funny person, but what I do have is an opinion, and it just comes out in the songs. And I think that's the thing is, you know, I look at a lot of bands that are at the more sort of like, I don't know how to put it, more like comedy side of things, and to a point they're good, but like the kind of stuff that I'm into is always just fast, aggressive, just as
Stand the ground.
yeah, as my mum would call it, the fuck you music.
Hey, Kyle, to be fair to him, he's done 4 gigs as a vocalist. Sort of 5 maybe.
Yeah.
without a bass in front of him, like he's backing vocals.
Oh shit. Right.
Yeah, so I don't consider myself a vocalist. I just sort of I came into this band playing bass, and I didn't want to do vocals or anything like that. Just wanted to play bass in a band. I do a bit of vocals in Trading Hands, but you know, it's more like sort of backing a few. I have a couple of lines, sort of thing. And then our vocalist left, and I was like, well, sod it, I'll give it a go. It's been absolutely nerve-wracking. Like every time I get on stage, I don't have that comfort blanket in front of me. My bass, knowing that even if I mess up a couple of lines, somebody's going to be sitting in the crowd thinking, oh well, you know, he's trying to do two things at once. Right then, I've got to I've got to have this persona and the confidence, and slowly I think it's getting.
You can tell.
Slowly, I'm getting
from
a bit.
Dreadfest, you could see you were very stand-up, which I understand. I'd have been the same. Very standoffish. Today, you're coming out with, you know, it's on there.
I do remember our first show. I was literally shaking. I was so nervous, and it was a big thing, and a lot of people have come and see me and show support. But obviously the boys from Team Grinder, shout out to you boys, I love you all. They'd come down to come and watch us, and I massively respect them guys. And to come in now, I think the one thing I have learned in the couple of months that I've been in doing the vocals and gigging is I've stopped giving a fuck what anyone else thinks. Do you know what I mean? You just go out, you do you. You know, you get your opinion, you get your emotions out there, just get them straight out.
It's the same with our old vocalist. I'll give Wormy a shout. I don't want to be nice to Wormy on camera, but he did a grand job for many years. He was the original vocalist, but I think he just got fed up with us in the end. He just didn't want to be a vocalist anymore. So he started something else, but Carl stepped in. He's fucking nailed it, man. Absolutely nailed it. Just the perfect style. It's got that hardcore style within a grindcore. You know, it's just the perfect stamping ground vocals in a grind band. It's you can't get any better than that. That's exactly what you want.
Grind is protest. Grind is opinion. Grind is a fuck you to everyone and everything that's going to stand in your way. Like I said earlier, fuck racism, fuck homophobia, fuck the Tories, and fuck the police. 100%, and I'll back that till the day I die.
It's just fucking aggression, man. It's just a fucking aggressive form of music, but with like Napalm Death always say, with a nice meaning behind it. You know, the aggressive music. I don't know what Barney says, but it's whatever he says, man. That's what it is. He's the fucking man. If you do happen to watch this and you're thinking, I want to start a grind band, just fucking do it, man. Pick up a guitar, just play fucking anything. Don't sit there and think, oh, I might do it. Just fucking do it. We all did it. You know, we played with fucking Sepultura, mate. Who the fuck did Cop Boy playing with Sepultura? That don't happen. So just pick it up and do it. Just keep going and going with it.
I literally, you can't put it any better than that. It's literally just honestly, don't think, just do. If you've got an opinion. And you've got
express it.
Exactly, and don't just go out there speak your mind. If you want to pick up a guitar or you're just learning it and you're like, oh, I don't think I'm gonna be able to play that, just learn it.
Can't just do
it. Half the time Chris can't play half the stuff that he's wrote. But just get out there and do it, really. And
just sit there.
Chris needs more support bands, so...
Yeah, I'm running out. We can't play every show, but, we can, actually, but they're going to get sick of us in the end. We have, if you want to play, let me know. Yeah, definitely get in touch.
Check out our page.
Do it yourself. I think that's the key takeaway, isn't it?
Yeah, do it. So get out there, pick up a guitar or anything, just fucking hit it.
100%. And ask your mates, if your mate's in a band, ask them for the numbers of promoters, or their contact details, just go out there.
Or promote yourself. Put a gig on. Fuck it, man. See, if I can do it, anyone can fucking do it. That's 100%.